right now, in real time, there is a back and forth playing out between Elon Musk and Donald Trump over social media because, of course, it's 2025 and with these two individuals in particular. Now, the last tweet that Elon Musk, or one of the last tweets he dropped, was that, yeah, that's right, Donald Trump, you were in the Epstein files. Okay. All right. So with this entire back and forth, given all the things that are happening in this country from the disastrous bill that you just mentioned, what is your perspective of this fight that is going on between Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
It has my colleagues on the Republican side shook. You got Donald Trump, who's one puppet master for them, and Elon Musk, who's the other puppet master for them, and they don't know whose side to be on in this fight. So they're kind of burying their heads in the sand largely. What's interesting to me is that Elon Musk's assessment of the GOP tax scam, what we believe is one big ugly bill, is correct when he calls it a disgusting abomination. It is. Now, our view is that it's a disgusting abomination, one, because it takes healthcare away literally from more than 15 million people, the largest cut to healthcare in American history. That's out of control. And then they're ripping food out of the mouths of children and veterans and seniors, largest cut to nutritional assistance in American history. That's ridiculous. And this is all being done in order to provide their billionaire donors with a massive tax break that would be the largest tax break for the wealthy, the well-off, and the well-connected in American history. And then on top of that, they want our children, our grandchildren, the next generation of Americans to pay the bill because they would stick us with more than $3 trillion in additional debt and explode the deficit. And so Elon Musk has said Republicans should be ashamed of themselves for voting for this bill. I agree with that position. Now, the fact that this is broken out into the public domain on social media in such an extraordinary way, and now it's been personalized like this, I think has caught a lot of people off guard. I mean, when I saw that Epstein post, I'm like, whoa, he just went Tupac, hit him up. I mean, he just went there. And I rock with Biggie, right? But hit him up was like a next level in terms of just the personal assault. And that's basically what Elon has done. And once you cross that, the Rubicon, I'm not sure how the two of them come back from it. And of course, it continues to intensify throughout the day.
I think just based off, of course, on social media, there's a lot of jokes flying around. But beneath all that, I think there is, because we have seen just so much chaos in this administration since they took over in January, that there's a part of the public that is wondering, what is this distracting us from? There's always sort of a watch what a hook is coming with this administration. And so from a strategy standpoint, is this something that is useful for the Democrats, seeing two kind of not likable people go at it in this way?
Yeah, it's interesting because you're absolutely correct. We've seen from this administration from day one a flooding of the zone, the daily outrage, the parade of horribles. And a lot of it is designed to create confusion and to disillusion people, to project this sense that it's all inevitable and that it's hard to follow, what you should be outraged about, because there's so much that takes place that clearly part of the strategy is to try to distract you from the things that you really should be concerned about in any given situation. I think this is different because the feud exploded onto social media based on Elon's criticism of the one big ugly bill and his criticism of the Republicans for trying to jam this down the throats of the American people. Some of the reasons why he disagrees with the bill are reasons why we as Democrats disagree with the bill. The attack on the effort to try to build a clean energy economy. He obviously has a problem with it. He's got business interests connected to that. We have a problem with it because we think standing up a clean energy economy actually will lower energy costs for everyday Americans, and we have to be focused on building an affordable economy, and that's part of the effort to do that, it also creates jobs in places all across the country, and it does something meaningful to address the climate crisis with, the fierce urgency of now that's necessary. So the fact that this feud, the genesis of it, relates to Elon Musk's effort to try to kill the bill, as he said, we agree. Every single House Democrat was strongly opposed to the GOP tax scam. We're working hard to kill the bill as we speak. It limped out of the House of Representatives barely by one vote, and it doesn't have a clear path towards success in the Senate. So it's interesting. I don't think this is a distraction, because what they would be trying to distract you from, meaning Trump, is what they're trying to do in taking away healthcare, taking away nutritional assistance, hurting veterans, hurting everyday Americans to reward their billionaire donors. They don't want us talking about that, but at the center of this fight, or at least how it began, was the criticism around the GOP tax scam and this reckless Republican budget.